Okay, Sophia and I, you can start cutting that, sweetie, are going to recreate the back cover project. We've got our Aiden board here, which is a magnetic chalkboard, and it comes with the starter kit, anybody that joins. It's the Let Your Sun Shine In transfer, and we're just going to use this as an example and recreate it. So Sophia is cutting out a couple pieces of the transfer. We have our words that say create your own sunshine, and then there's a sun and a face and little cheeks for the sun. So she's cutting that apart for us. All right, now she's gonna take the transfer and remove it from the backer and put it on the fuzzing cloth so we can get it nice. And this is a brand new transfer, so we want to put it on the fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a Chalk Couture fuzzing cloth, just grab a microfiber cloth. You can even use your t-shirt if you'd like. But we want to put just a little bit of fuzz on it to make it not so sticky, because we want to be able to remove it from our board without the transfer getting stuck and getting ruined, or peeling up any of the chalk paste. So she's just sticking it on our fuzzing cloth here, and then she's gonna place it on our Aiden board right where she wants it. Okay, now Sophia is gonna take it off of the fuzzing cloth. We have done it a few times so it's not so sticky, so that we can put it on our surface here. Perfect. So now Sophia's gonna place our reusable silkscreen transfer. There you go. Now, Sophia, once you have it down right where you would like it, now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna press it down real hard, that way the paint can stick on.
And she's going through and removing all the air bubbles, so the paint goes right through the chalk paste. So we get a nice good stick. All right, we are gonna start with this color. Do you remember what this color is called?
Bright white?
Bright white. Bright white chalkology paste. I'll give you a squeegee. You're gonna put the bright white on all the words, but leave the little heart and leave the sun, okay?
Okay.
Sure. And then you'll see once she has it on, a little bit of this chalkology paste goes a long way. Yep, you can just put that on like that, perfect. And you can wait to squeegee it off till we have it all on everywhere, so that way it doesn't dry, so you can put more on there. That's fine, you can add more there and there and there. Yep.
Looks like there's an air bubble right here.
That's okay, we'll see what it looks like. She thinks there might be an air bubble, so good thing about using this Aiden chalkboard and the chalkology paste, it's completely washable. So if we get this on and then we're removing the silk screen transfer and we just don't like it, or we need to redo it and fix it, we can fix it. It's super simple, or we can just start over with water. All right, let's do the other words now. You'll want to work a little quickly with the chalkology paste because you can see as she's putting it on, she's squeegeeing off the excess, and just like she was saying, it starts to dry. So you can leave it kind of thick like that, sweetie, and you don't have to, okay, no, as you're getting towards the sun. Perfect. And as you remember, leave this heart. what I even might do, since this is a larger project, you keep going. I'm gonna lift up the top of the transfer, the part that she's already worked on and squeegeed. That way I'm just lifting the transfer off so it's not drying. I'm gonna try not to get in your way. Perfect. Now, if you want to move on to the sun real quick.
What about the shine?
Yep, we'll get over there. But if you want to do the sun real quick. Do you remember what color we were using for the sun?
Yellow?
Our yellow is our bumblebee. Here you go. You just leave that in there. Now let's do the sun, and that way I can peel this all up. Perfect. Perfect. And just squeegee off the extra. Once she squeegees it off, we're just putting it right back in the tube.
Container.
Yeah, right back in the container. Here, dump it in there. And then you can get more off. Here, let's get a little bit more off here. So we just have a nice thin layer.
And that way we're not wasting it.
Right, so we can use it for lots more projects. And now I can peel the rest of this part up. You can almost see part of our finished project. See, it's still super sticky even though we fuzzed it quite a few times. Okay, now let's do the heart. Remember what color we're going to use for the heart? That's kind of a funny name. Peony. Peony. Where is our other squeegee? And you just need just a little bit because it's a little tiny heart. There you go. Okay, now I'll take that and you can go right back into your white. The bright white Chalkology paste.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah, the color is easy to remember.
Because it kind of rhymes.
Now when we're finished, I'm just gonna peel off the rest of the transfer. I have got some water over here sitting in a pan off camera, and it's just washable. It's room temperature water. We'll use a board eraser. It's kind of like a magic eraser, but it's Couture's version of a white sponge board eraser. I'll use that to clean the transfer off. We are going to let this dry for just a little bit because we want the sun to be nice and dry before we add our other transfers here where we have the face and the cheeks. But we want to let that completely dry before we add that on. So we're going to make some dinner and then we'll come back to our project, and then we'll take a little bit more up there and a little bit on the E. And then we'll take a final picture and Sophia can reveal our project. Let's get over here a little bit. Let's see. There we go. There's a little bit more up at the top of the E. You see it? There you go. All right. What do you think?
It looks pretty good.
Yeah? Ready to pull it off? Let's grab both those corners. All right, hold hold on to that for just a second. And we will be back with our finished project.